Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back. It's Kingsman 007G. Man, it's been a minute since I broadcast last. I decided to take a break. You know, had to focus on self, take care of some personal things. But I'm going to nevertheless, start streaming again. You know I love playing Gran Turismo. I will be focusing on other games and streaming other games. I'm gonna do a lot of first time games that I've never played before and on different platforms. And and I'm gonna bring you guys along with me so you can see my journey to discover popular games that I either because it was exclusive to one particular platform or the other and never played it, or just never was on my radar. So yeah, so thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to be posting as well on Twitch. But nevertheless, we're on Gran Turismo today, and like I said, I'm back, and I want to, let's see, I had a car that I was working on. But let's go into the sports section. There was a new update just the other day. They got some new cars, but we're not going to focus on those today. Today I want to focus on, let me see, I want to focus on getting my driver's rating up, as my sportsmanship rating, more or less. Focus on that. So let's check out the races of today. Let's see, what's race A about? Okay, we're gonna see. What are we on for this one? Light damage, crash, prohibited. See, 6 laps. Sports hards. Yards. Mid speed. And driver's rating. Let's try to say sportsmanship rating. That's what we're going for. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's try our yards. And let's jump right in. Oh, we gotta get some sports tires. So what we need? Sports hards. We got some sports soft. This is sport medium. Alright, let's see. Sports hard. Let's see. Oh, we had the sports hard. We got racing's on. The sports hard. Alright, let's go. Let's test this out. Let's go ahead and get a qualifying time going. Alright, Toyota Yaris. This is at night? Canyon race. Okay. Let's see if we can make some adjustments. See, this thing needs some Let's see what settings are available. We can make any changes. Anything? Nope. No adjustments to be made. Alright, because BOH prohibited. Alright, let's go. Alright, let's see if we get this car Tried. I would have been. It was on for a quicker time. Definitely on for a faster pace lap. Alright, so fifth. I definitely could have got a better qualification than that, but it is what it is. And more or less, like I said, we're just trying to build up the SR rating for today. That's what we're going to focus on. Get back to that top level. Okay, so Zector, One Trill, Geigo Spazzano. Good afternoon. Have a good race. We shall see. Let's have a good race. Definitely, let's have a good race. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Daily race 8. Let's go. Let's go. I'm down for it. Let's go. All right. Somebody mad. Anyway, that's our race for today. Make sure y'all tune in to the other episodes. You know, and we had to get away from the toxicity of racing and Gran Turismo lobbies. But it is what it is. And it ain't gonna change. So you gotta learn to deal with it. I just gotta learn that, you know, it ain't worth the time trying to respond to idiots. So, yeah. As you can see, this is racing. You know, there's gonna be some paint swap, but that was a fun race. I didn't expect to enjoy it, but I rather enjoyed that race. So make sure y'all like, share, comment, subscribe. Tune in to the next episodes of Kingsman's daily adventures in gaming. We'll see how this goes. All right. So I'll catch you guys later. I'm out. See you in the next episode.